What enables some individuals to thrive and flourish when others fail? Which social ecologies and characteristics of individuals enable them to prevail in a difficult social environment? Simply put, what is the key to unlocking optimal individual, social and institutional potential?
In South Africa, as in other contexts around the world, children, young people and adults are placed at risk for negative developmental and life outcomes. Now, what has piqued the curiosity of researchers around the globe is that some people do better than expected.
Approximately 20% of people in our country is actually flourishing.
And we want to understand why and how.
Optentia Research Focus Area is a research entity that's based at the Northwest University's Vaal Triangle campus in Vanderbijl Park, South Africa. We're a multidisciplinary research entity that combines inputs from various disciplines in the social sciences. Our mission is to develop and organize knowledge for the optimal expression of individual, social, and institutional potential. Our name is derived from two words: optimal, the point at which the condition, degree, or amount of something is the most favorable, and potential, the capacity and ability to develop into something truly successful and useful in the future.
We are doing important work because we are capturing the voices of young people and listening to their explanations about how their resilience might be similar to, but also different from, the resilience of youth in other parts of the world.
Optentia's research efforts are centered around 5 sub-programs. Each of these sub-programs tackle a different aspect in the search for factors that will unlock optimal potential in human beings.
Marcel Proust once said, "The real voyage of discovery consists not in seeking new landscapes, but in having new eyes."
So we are focused on understanding why and how some South African youth do well, even though they are challenged by lots of really difficult circumstances.
The focus of the psychosocial well-being and communal thriving sub-program is essentially to understand psychosocial well-being as it manifests in individuals within the context in which they live.
Arguably, organizations want the best people to work for them in order to remain competitive and sustainable. However, when we look in the media and also when we read publications, it's clear that there's quite a lot of vagueness currently around the topic of talent. For example, what is talent?
Well, the intention of the sub-program is to unlock educational processes, the potential in educational processes. And basically this means equipping stakeholders with the necessary skills, with the necessary knowledge and attitudes in order to focus mainly on children, as beneficiaries of education in all learning and teaching institutions.
Over the past 4 years, there's been a strong emphasis on internationalizing the research program. By collaborating with the best international experts in their respective fields and with other universities in Europe, Australia and America, Optentia's research efforts have attained a truly global character.
I think that South African youth basically has the same needs as all other youth in the world.
Probably the most important thing is that each young person feels valued in their community.
Your influence increases as you grow in the world. And the other one is self-determination, the sense of being able to voluntarily choose your existence and choose the path in daily life that you want to pursue.
So we have to make sure that our education is exactly what the employers want and that there's a great match between the education system and the employment system.
But it all begins with listening to the experience of young people.
Optentia places a strong emphasis on quality masters and doctoral programs, as well as the implementation of its expertise through community engagement programs.
We don't want to leave it just with research. We also want to develop interventions that can assist organizations and other stakeholders.
We will come with new solutions for optimizing potential in our country.
Our positive psychology perspective that is observed in our work is in fact seen in the projects that we are engaged in both at research and community engagement level.
Optentia is characterized by a flow of positive energy, and that is fueled by highly motivated and dedicated researchers.
Very often you find research units which are composed of people who work within one area. The diversity of our interests and our academic backgrounds makes it really unique.
It really is a research focus that believes in unlocking potential in all human beings, that all human beings have potential to be unlocked.
Optentia provides the platform for us not only to be able to unlock the potential of educational processes at schools, but also our own potential as researchers and scientists in our various fields of specialization.
What makes Optentia unique is that we are a group of like-minded social scientists that have abundant energy and that are dedicated to explaining how best we can optimize the human potential of South Africans and how people in other parts of the world can learn from what we are understanding about how to optimize the potential of South Africans.